Alrighty then, let's start this. For those that have been waiting a while, turns out my poor little doogie phone, the battery decided to swell up and die, so that's not good. Alright, that's the sticks that I pulled out of the compost heap. Grevilleas, of course. Some water barrels waiting to be put in line somewhere. My poor little cement mixer. But I have been pulling out fences. The plan is to move my potting shed from there along the back fence. And once I've done that, I can open that up and turn that into an outdoor sitting area. Get rid of all that tin. Then we have my pit of eternal madness. Eventually I'm going to turn that into an underground storage area. The tyres there are just to fill them up and extra support for the walls. So I've got some pods there that'll just catch the water off the roof. Pump. Another mulberry bloody tree. But as you can see, the chickens don't leave much greenery left. Leopard tree, leucaena. That was an apple tree, didn't make it through the drought. Tipuano tipu. Pigeon peas are tough. This thing looks, it's so thick and stunted, but the leaves, because the chickens just keep hacking at it. Yeah, that's my fun. I have to dig it out, pull out the posts, fill them back in again, pull out the wire, lots of wire on that middle fence, lots of posts to reuse, poor little grevillea there. Should be about 10 times the size of that by now, but well, gradually it's getting there. The soil is looking better. Lots of chicken shit in the soil, which is good. But I'll fix those up. I'll put 3 sheds behind the Torrelliana. So I'll put the 3 sheds along there, and I'll probably put another 1, 2, 3 sheds along the back there, and that way I can start bringing some stuff in and get it out of the weather. My little tanks. I might even put that out. Oh my goodness. What do they call it? Lazy boy? Somewhere to lay down and have a coffee. That shade sail will actually go across the top of the outdoor sitting area. Yeah, my poor potting. This is what the chickens do to my potting shed. They get in there and they just decide they're going to rearrange it. I've got little pots out here, out there. I think I've picked up a couple that were over there before. Don't know where the hell they're hiding their eggs nowadays, but who knows. Aloe vera, some acacias that the parent plant died off, but they're volunteering themselves. The ladder that the chicken climbs up. But as you can see, I'm starting the insulating wall. That should hide also that. Got to get that ready by summer. It'll cover that water pipe, so it won't be so hot. Okay. And they managed to dig out everything. They're incredible. Alrighty. Okay, now we're out the front. Okay. So, again, the battery bank. I still need to paint that friggin' wall. Okay, capsicum. That has managed to survive aphid attack. Is there something you want to say? You finished now? Can I speak? Thank you. It's managed to survive aphid attack, cold winter, -4, and it's still getting fruit. Go figure. Alrighty. Now, I threw some seeds in there, and I'm sure that's a fruit tree of some kind. Didn't think it was a dud, but hey, it's growing. The grape is doing okay for winter. Some, I don't know what the hell that is, peanuts. The boysenberry, again, slowing down during winter, but still kicking in there. Turmeric. One of the second batch of apple seeds that I put in. Grew from seed anyhow. A leucaena here that's decided it's just going to grow there instead of where I plant them. This area's I'm leaving for a little bit. It's looking pretty sad. Pulled out a post out of there. The date's still hanging in there. The lemongrass is looking sad. The bird of paradise is quite happy. It's flowering. Then we've got the palm from hell. The spines on that thing are nasty. Then we've got my little palm tree. Another grevillea that I keep trimming it back. The bananas are looking a little sad through winter. The drought sort of knocked them down. Even this one, it's like, yeah, not good. Okay, that's the full-grown Tipuana tipu. In summer, great shade. In winter, lets the light through. All right, now what have I been doing? Oh, I've got potatoes coming up there. Barrage, which is not supposed to be growing in winter. So, the first expansion was sorting all of this out. So there's beetroot in there, there's kale, there's onions, there's dill, there's weeds, beetroot again, lettuce that decided it's just going to grow there, some onions from ages ago, lots of kale, sugar beet, different type of kale, collard greens, lots of onions in amongst the kale over there, silver beet, right over there, silver beet. There were some capsicums there, but they didn't survive. Another little date palm, lemon tree that I grew from seed, lots of grevilleas for the shade, but I do need to get in there and trim off the lower branches and open it up a bit so I can grow more food under there. Alrighty, another Tipuano, my white mulberry, which looks good, but mulberries are so small and ordinary. What are you chewing, you lunatic? Bit of plastic. I still have one kale and onions to plant. Then we've got I think it's pak choi. We just decided to grow there, right where I'm putting the path. Get out of the way, please, dog. There's marigolds. Thank you, dog, for distracting me. Now, that patch of grass there, once I pull that out, I'm hoping some of the seeds in there were from the tobacco I had ages ago through here. But we'll see what happens. Then, of course, we've got the next stage that I've been digging up. Put kale, all sorts of stuff in there, again, onion, marigolds, yada, yada, yada. But there's a nice track through there where before I put this up, she would run through there and jump up on that wall and stand there looking around like she's the queen of the property. Go figure. Now she actually has to run this way to run up diagonally. That section there, well, that's just going to wait until I get the rest of it done here. Same as in here, that's just weeds. I do need to get more stone pathways in. There it is, look at that. That's what it does. And in this case, she's had it easy. She runs up the rocks and then on there. She'll just stand there. I am the queen of the property. Oh. Yeah, I've got radishes growing up in amongst the weeds. Now, this is my latest stage. Still have to get one more post in at the end. Then I can get this wire tacked up. And then she won't run through this way and jump up on that wall. But there is radishes, broccoli, cabbage, you name it through there. Oh, well, she hasn't completely killed it. There's some new stuff coming up. That's good. What was that other stuff? I put chia in there. That should be interesting. Now, I only just put it in a couple of days ago, but along the Besabricks here, I planted a hell of a lot of peas. So we'll see how that goes. Then we have another one, a radish that's decided to just grow in the middle of where the pathway is. Underneath that radish, about 3 inches down, is solid concrete. Date palm, more potatoes growing up underneath the grevilleas. I put some pigeon peas along the fence line there. So we'll see how that goes. My mandarin, I thought I'd lost it during the drought, but trimmed it all back, got rid of all the dead stuff, and she's come back. So that's a good thing. Okay, so let's go and have a look at the next section. Okay, who put the rake like that? Oh yeah, me. That's twice I've walked on it and it's hit me. The peas here are not doing well. Something to do with the dog running over them all the time. Yay. Okay. I'm not worried about in there too much. I've got to finish I've got to repair the wall over there. The black rose, yeah, there's one dead flower. Wrong time of the year for the flowers. Alright, now, let's see. Oh, we got some more over here. Let's go and look at the potters. Oh God, I won't even open that because there's onion growing. I'm not sure what the other one is, but there's stuff growing. Dragon fruit. Then we have a Tipuanu Tipu, some avocados grown from seed. Lucana, another avocado over there. That was an avocado, but she decided she liked the end of it, so she just kept munching the tip of the poor tree. Another surviving. Here's the weird thing. It's getting flowers. It's -4 and 0 degrees at night, but it's getting flowers. Protected environment. Really good. All right, now let's go around this way. Oh yeah, turmeric in a pot. Tipuanus, babies. Hopefully I'll be getting them in next year. Another avocado, mulberries, fig cuttings that they drop the leaves. Winter they just lose the leaves, but they'll come back with a vengeance. A fruit tree that I can't remember what the hell that was, that I grew from seed. Same as the little one over there. My moringas, which are doing reasonably well, except for that one there where it's dropped all its leaves. And that one's hanging in there. Go figure. It didn't grow any bigger than that. And we've got bloody lilies and apple trees. Got some carrots in there, which I'm sort of hoping to get seed from. Oh, I did plant a hell of a lot of seeds in the new section of carrots. I can't remember what the hell I planted there. That's a kale. The other one I don't know. That's a tree that's been there for 5 years and hasn't grown any bigger than that. Can you get out of the way, dog? Pigeon peas. Now, this is a pain in the butt. I have all sorts of stuff in there, but the blasted mulberry is covering it. And if I try and use a rake, I pull out the poor little seedlings. And of course, we're in the middle of friggin' winter, and we have tomatoes still growing. Peas, apple tree, that one's actually going to seed. that, whatever it is, leafy green vegetable, same as that. There are eggplants still hanging in there. There is a broccoli that I planted last year, made it all the way through summer, and now it looks like there's a tiny little broccoli in there and it's going to go to seed. That eggplant didn't make it. The tamarillos are still there, but they're slowed down because it's cold. Then we've got the tobacco plants in there. Again, slowed down because they don't like winter. There is some more peas there. Nasturtiums. Oh, look, a little yellow flower. I've got yellow and orange and all sorts of colours. But even the eggplant's there. That one's got the little tiny white globe ones. That one's your long, typically Toulon. I think I lost the big globe. Doesn't matter. Not a huge fan of eggplant. And there's peanuts there, which again are looking a bit sad because it's cold. And weeds. And you cannot kill that Leucaena. I cut that down and it's sprouting all over the place. Same as that one. Alright, dragon fruit, not looking great in winter. That's hanging in there. Then we have, my lily pillies. Oh, the grevillea. Yeah, this one's a little confused. Hey, I'm flowering in winter. The lily pillies, they didn't do well with the drought, but they are coming back. Then we have my weed, lettuce. It just grows everywhere. There's radishes in here, there's another apple tree. The locust, which I thought I'd lost in the drought, but again, trimmed back a lot of the dead stuff and it's regrowing. Now, the peas love it there. Go figure. Radishes around it. I think they're Brussels sprouts or probably Brussels sprouts. So some of those. I think there's some cabbage in there. More beetroot. Alrighty. Yeah, the poor sweet potatoes looking a little purple. Does not like the cold. That's the original grape there. Then we go through the construction area. This is, we'll see how it goes. I've got an elderberry still hanging in. I think that's a capsicum. Some pigeon peas. And I got cocky and I put one of the avocados in. Other than a few, frost burnt leaves, it's doing okay. But then, I've had to put a foot of bloody mulch on it. Then we've got the grevilleas and out into the Never Land. So, hopefully that'll give you an update. This was a failed experiment. I can't get the water to it enough. I had to move the strawberries back in there because they were dying off here. And then we go up to the other. Hopefully that'll be the new chicken area over there. Or I might even put the chickens in here. Don't know. But the silky oaks are doing really well. More Torrellianas, grevilleas and so forth. But over there I've got a fair bit of fencing to still do. We're here. I think the chickens will... just need to put a gate on there. I think I can get the chickens in here. And they can do all this, the hard weeding for me. They'll love it. Bugs. Let me eat bugs. I just have to block off the end there. And we'll see how we go. Alrighty. Hopefully you're happy with that update. Catch us all later.